Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and furs. Trashkin all. Good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, your friendly bi-neighborhood raccoon on the spectrum, Rasp, a trash bear. And today we're getting back into the lives of P. Now I did get a couple of things done off screen, a little shopping, a little cashing in of goodies. Oh, hey, which reminds me, we should harvest the gold fruit. So it's not even while you're away, I'm pretty sure, but you can always gain as we go. Just choosing to stay separate to limit the exposure of others, I wonder? But anyway, with the respects in hand, the ability to strip down our Legion arms for some gold coins, well, gold coin fruit, a couple of things have come into sharp relief from last time. So I dropped off the portrait with Geppetto, who said he didn't know that the Black Rabbit Brotherhood had stolen it. Now, Trashkin, that implies the Black Rabbit Brotherhood knew Geppetto, and it's likely the old man they were selling Ergo to. It being by the Grand Artist D. Gray, no doubt a reference to Dorian Gray and the portrait of Dorian Gray, in which a portrait so like the character, capturing the essence of them, their soul mayhap even, that it ages for them.
People have no idea. Thanks for keeping me.
Now, Trashkin, there's some implications there we'll get into, but the main one being the Black Rabbit Brotherhood also had access to the gold coin, or the gold coin fruit tree, and we're gathering them for the alchemists. Our good blue-haired friend, Giorgio. I cannot pronounce that name to save my life. He heard tell, as a humble farmer and pharmacist, the alchemists had come up with a means of utilizing gold coin fruit in its entirety, and apparently towards the end of things had also managed, or rather were in need of Ergo for some aim or another. Part of me wants to tell him to lock the door behind me. I suppose I could make a little time and go after... Oh, wait, that's right. We didn't get a Trinity key out of the last deal, just humanity. A little more soul. But I have some guesses around that portrait. Now, we know Antonia has some connection to P. And Geppetto. Not Main Street. I imagine you could just get away with Main Street, but...
Rosa Isabella Street, the entertainment district. You might call it extravagant. operas, operettas, street concerts, all running 24/7.
Sounds lovely.
Adelina Corday, the singer in the red dress. Oh, she was the most famous of them all.
You don't
the
say.
legendary prima donna. Well, I'm not sure if she's still alive, so while the past tense makes sense, it's getting a little depressing.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, buddy. Coffee and an open window. Ah. Well, that makes life a little easier. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Guess this is how we get to that window. Feels up. Oh. Right. Blocking's directional. I forgot. Good leave. I'm out of form, Trashkin. Check the blind first. I half expected something to come after me. Ah, cluster grenades. Not the most usable by us, but... or rather, not the most effective used by us.
Who are you? Ah, my stalker friend. I was
Hello.
worried the puppets had come back. They're demons. They won't give us a moment's peace. Even an elderly lady like me. They wouldn't even let the dead rest if they had the petrification disease. Drives a lady to drink, it does. Which reminds me, I could use a proper tipple. There's a wine called La Bleuie. When I was younger,
Bleuie?
they called it the Ruby of the Heavens.
You don't say.
I'm sure there's still some left in the wine cellar at Lorenzini Arcade. You're an enterprising lad. Bring it to me and I'll give you something nice in return.
Well, if you can ease the suffering of those still with us, why ever not? Ah, I see there's another Jeeves up top. Timing. So... even now, there's music to be heard. Or will I come to dread those dulcet octaves? Who's to say? That was risky on the heavy thrust. Here we go. You know, weirdly, at least to me, I swear the greatsword handle makes the bone sliding saw just that much easier to use. Although what popped in my head thinking about it is, was this part of a butchering operation? It's the only thing the size and shape makes sense for. Meant to be strapped into a frame and powered by a piston setup of some sort? Mayhap. Ooh. Pups are the most beautiful of beings. Even their human masters are incomplete beings in comparison. Creation's more perfect than creator who created them? Which would you praise more? Neither? Oh, brother. Thanks, I hate it. Oh, brother. How many of those are there? One's bad, two's worse. Trashkin, I didn't think they were going to get any spicier with us, but... Okay, I expected some degree of spicy, but not that. Oh, I forgot to grab that. Oh, was a little slow on the draw there. Well, since I'm in the neighborhood. Wait, that quaver. That not quite. That's not a people singing. You hear that undertone? I don't think a human voice can manage that. Not unmodified. Not without assistance. The Witch's Tower and Princess poster. The comedy praised by audiences and critics alike. The Estelle Opera House will be presenting its grand finale. It's the last work of the best writer of Krat, Kempelin, as well as the last performance of the red actress, Adeline Corday, the greatest prima donna of our time. Greatest adventure of an evil witch, a gallant knight, and a beautiful princess awaits you. Come join in unforgettable experience of laughter, tears, and frills. Now that is a succinct and excellent advert. Short, concise, creates curiosity. What more do you want? There's no need to address. Right. First things first, address the cleaning lady. Now that was lucky timing on my part. Uh-oh. Whew. Press the button. Oh, that's a healthy looking fellow. Shoulders and a rifle. Trying to make sure that's all we can find here. Hello. Reading will have to wait. Hello? I hate it. I hate it all. This is a nightmare. I have clearly fallen asleep next to one of the stargazers. I can't be seeing this. I regret everything. Alright. I'll make sure that's every last one of those things. Triple frets. Well, I certainly regret using my... That's what I get for not shuffling my belt. In from above, unpleasant though it may be, definitely the way to go here. Though the ladder is a fine option as well. Well, with this cleared out, let's hit that shortcut while we're at it. Options are always a good thing when you have so very few. One shortcut. Should probably do some reading on the previous areas. Make sure I didn't miss anything. A Legion plug. What is this? It's not a drill press. Is it a setting press of some kind, mayhap? I don't see any way to apply pressure up. Just a frame. Could it be a hammer press or an armor press, maybe? Alright, reading. Ah, there it is. Special report, foreigner's confession. Why do I feel this will be yellow journalists? The alchemists paved the way for Krat's golden age. No one denies that fact. But what if instead of gold, they were to cause an unprecedented disaster? My top line reads the same. Being a reporter, I received a surprising message from an informant who was once an alchemist himself. It's about a stranger from across the ocean, an alchemist from the Far East. Well, that smacks of Orientalism, doesn't it? He learned of the group's secrets and quit. He now uses a different identity out of fear for his safety. You don't think? Yeah. The relic of Trimegis is not just a simple ergo mine. That place is dangerous. My source claimed the alchemists have an ulterior motive, not one for the benefit of the city, and that they have a very risky plan involving ergo. Oh, that does echo other bits and bobs I picked up. There we go. Sorry, Trashkin, had to pop the phone real quick. The conspiracy theory about how hundreds of people can die sounded preposterous, but the evidence provided had a surprising amount of credibility to it. So as a reporter, I spent months with the informer and was able to see the dark side of Krat. I intend to deliver my report for the benefit of the citizens. The rest is severely damaged. Publication of this text was banned for spreading false information and promoting social unrest. Additionally, reporter Medoro has been suspended indefinitely from our newspaper. We apologize to the citizens for any trouble. Specs. It doesn't land square, does it? Set a foot out of line, we censor you. I feel like this is a trap. That piano sting. Surprised one didn't come for me. Come fall. Clowns. I don't hate crowns on a personal level. Seem to have limited ammo. Aim's pretty good. Those are going to be problems. Yikes. Which reminds me, we've nearly broken through. Well, that was an incredibly poor plan, and I'm going to need a shot put just to deal with it. I guess I'm going to have to make it down and getting around the jesters. Well, that's what I get for going off half-cocked, isn't it? But that's also where I need to pause to go hit the trash heap, Trashkin. If memory serves, this will be coming out a little after my vacation week. It needs to be recorded ahead of time, just in case of complications, to buy myself a little R&R time on top of the to-do. Alright, Trashkin. Be right back. Alright, Trashkin. After a little snafu with Discord, I think we're gonna try dropping a cluster grenade on that mess. There we go. Take a minute to remember what button. One, two, 1, 2. Alright, that'll do. Willing to lay odds. Okay, okay. Order of operations. Got it. Yay! All right. All right. Same plan. Cluster bomb. I'm gonna burn a shot put on that. The cock. Problem solved. What kind of nonsense were they hiding back here, I wonder? Ah. Locked. It's a lovely tune, though. Dancer's curved sword. Sounds like a dexterity build. Possibly a balance. Still, nice to have options. I do not trust this.
Oh, what a beautiful puppet you are.
Pleased to
I
meet
can
you,
hear
ma'am.
your springs, even if you try to hide them. Musicians have keen ears, you know. Would you like to sing for me like your friends? I have a feeling the sound of your cries will be especially sweet. Let's have an encore performance of Pain for the Red Actress, Adelina Corday. I dedicate this performance to my sister, Adelina!
Do I have to?
You stole my sister from me, rotten puppets!
That's the stuff. Well, it's worth a shot.
You stole my sister from me, rotten puppet!
Good grief, that influence.
Screams of the puppet's voice.
Fortunately, it's a lot easier to get to her than deal with that last bit. Well, at least we got the shortcuts. Oh, this is going to be painful. There might not be a way to bypass her. Now I'm curious. Was there a way to? How's bells? I think we're committed now, but I do want to do some reading. Un momento. Okay, not an optional boss. Good. Good to know, game. Thanks, Wiki. Appreciate you. Oh, hey, they're just handing out crescent moonstones now? I should see about leveling up the old bone cutting saw. We were doing so damn good, too. Oh, I forgot the lunge. Damn it. Like, maybe if I oh, no. Oh. Well, worst problems I have. Uno momento. All right. In we go. Yeah. Freebie. Well, at least we get a free charge out of a death, but... that shriek. I blew all the cluster bombs I had. Let's consider. Out the acid canister. That's the one. Whoops. Move to belt. Move to belt. Wrong. Wrong button combination. And we're not even going to address you. No need. The sad part is, it took me forever to notice her up top. Alright, lady.
Let's have. I dedicate this performance to my sister Adelina.
Uh-oh, I didn't equip it.
Scream a requiem for me, if you would.
If you don't break out of it, they will just EP rush you, or they will just rapier rush you to death. Oh, that's problems. Here I am, ever so slightly overcommitted to big weapon. I mean, that stamina regen boost is really helping out, but that doesn't solve the other problems. Oh, brother. I swear that's the entire point of the camera angle there. To make it harder to run away. All right. There we go. You know what? I'll burn saw blades on this happily. Don't think I'd cheese my way out of this, so just going to go for. Can't fault the presentation though.
Let's have an encore. I dedicate this performance to my sister Adelina.
happening there? Well, that was a lucky shot.
Scream a requiem for me, if you would.
Gotcha. I must admit, they are quite something. I wonder if they modeled them after Le Pen. Famous opera singer who also fought her own duels.
Scream a requiem for me, if you would.
Worth a shot. Gotcha. Oh.
Attire as your sister. As promised, we always match.
Poor woman. Had I any other choice, I'd simply pass by. I'm not going to be able to hear that song without being severely depressed. I'm handing out an awful lot of throwing cells. Oh, hello. Alright, message received. Well, let's see what they have for us then. There's a state incident left as a mystery. All right, we'll catch up with that reading in a minute. Some moonstone for our troubles. Margot. God, she was busy. As one professional to another, I can admire the set dressing, but also about the time that I see that, I suggest you retire. Possibly on psych leave. Seems like there's only one path forward. I don't trust this. Sad though it may be, at least they're at rest now. Oh, you there. What can I do for you, sir?
Oh, you're walking about in a place like
Hurling, eh?
this. You must be a stalker. Can I ask you a favor?
Well?
My wife's body lies on Rosa Isabella Street. There was a fire, and I couldn't reach her through the flames. I know she's gone, but I hate to think of her just lying there. Would you bring me her belongings? Then I'd have something to remember her by.
This I can do.
Thank you. Small kindnesses like this give me something to cling to. Her body is on Rosa Isabella Street. She used to look so beautiful in her black dress. I miss her so much. Every day is harder than the last. Please, bring me her belongings.
You don't think... Order of business. Second order of business. Oh. Oh. May the greatest tribute of the presents go to the Red Actress. Who else can we play this tribute to? Oh, we got enough for one. Figure do be lacking. But I'll take capacity. Equipment's only going to get heavier as we go, I think. Let's head to the hotel. Bet we have enough ergo and materials to upgrade the saw blade. Hopefully that'll make life a little easier. Nice neat. Hey, Punchinella, you wouldn't happen to have a grindstone on you? Damn.
I know my way around a weapon.
Yep. Half moonstones. Well, not a big jump, but worthwhile, I'd say. What with baddies being able to drop crescent stones now. Well, I haven't seen many of those, so maybe electric's the way to go? Culvert, street entrance. Oh, let's head to the culvert for now. So we need to find wine and a woman in a black dress. Oh, right. That's what I'm forgetting. The reading. Hold on, Trashkin. I know we don't have much time left in the session, but... Ah, the White Lady's locket. Small locket given as a commemorative token. It holds a portrait of a beautiful woman in red. The sisters exchanged lockets as a sign of friendship. The younger sister was pleased to stand always on the stage of her dreams together. Your loving sister, Adelina. Rose Estate incident left us mystery. The city of Krat decided to put an indefinite stop to the investigation on the disaster that took place in the Mana charity house known as the Rose Estate. Oh. This was to prevent the chaos caused by the large-scale spreading of the petrification disease. There have been no confirmed survivors so far. The petrification disease is a deadly epidemic, but this massive spread is unprecedented. The quarantine authorities surmise the petrification disease caused the novel mutation. Mana Charity House, once a boarding school for kids from the slums, has until recently been home to the founding Monad family, many students and refugees. The leader of the alchemists, Valentinius Monad, has been confirmed to have passed during the catastrophe, and this will take a toll on the alchemists. Okay, now that does sound iffy as hell. Doubt the man's dead, but we'll find out before the game's over, no doubt. Unless they sequel bait us. Alright, Trashkin, you know what time it is. Sewer count, please. Oh, now they throw rocks? I hope the rocks. Yerks. Nice try. That's one hell of a drop. There's like nowhere to dodge. Yes, learn to block or suffer. Probably knows where I am now. Like, I have to admit, the wall crawling ability is actually quite clever in terms of design, because it forces you to low angle down. But you don't see the wall and ceiling crawling ones coming up on you. Oh, for Pete's sake. Ah! Womp, womp, womp. Well, at least I know it's coming. Alright. One more run before we call it then. Call your friends. Well, last time we went the other way, so... Pretty sure actually dead end. Oh, no, it only is made to look like that. I see. I see. There we go. You seem extra dangerous. That's a little bit overkill, but it seems to work. Well, that's pie on my face. Well, Trashkin, looks like they're not playing around with me anymore. This is going to be very slow and painful, but we'll get there. Just not today. Well, we did get one boss out of the way. Alas, I am not quite ready for this. So I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed your time here, please do consider hitting subscribe and joining us around the trash fire on the regular. We've got plenty more Let's Plays to keep you amused if you have the time, but if you must depart us now, I'd like to remind you all to help yourself to a drink and a snack for the road. Fold up your camping chair. We'll have need of it again soon enough. Don't worry about the trash fire. We've got that tended. Count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Go tell the folks you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.